I'm LaKeshia.
Hey, I'm Natalie.
And this is
Life Cracks Us Up.
Are you enjoying the content? Is there feedback you'd like to provide or topics you'd like to discuss? How about you give us a call and share your thoughts? 757-504-4649.
Alrighty, we are ready.
Today is going to be a lax day.
All right.
Just chillaxing. All we're going to do now is rapid fire questions. You have 10 in your hand or 11 in your hand. I have 11 in my hand. You don't know what my questions are. I don't know what your questions are. I have no idea what some of these responses will be. Some of them, I kind of sort of think I know where you'll go, but I'm curious to see how far off I am.
You know,
Who
I'm
wants
nervous.
to start?
I'm going to ask you first because, I'm nervous here.
Okay.
All right. So my first question to you, Natalie, what are you amazingly good at?
You're setting me up. You're setting me up. What am I amazingly good at? Amazingly good. I am an amazing driver. I am, though.
Okay.
I am. I'm an amazing driver. I know that you wanted the response to, I know what you wanted it to be, but I've already talked about how amazing my sex is. So I can't keep harping on that because then people are going to start being like, oh gosh, she thinks she's all of that. So
it picks something new. Okay.
Yes, I'm an amazing driver. Ask anybody who's driven with me.
Like,
although you all get scared and think that something bad is going to happen, I get us where we're going safely every time.
And you do. And
yes.
Luckily that old shit handle is there. But you're right. I have arrived alive every
single time.
So yes, I will accept that from you.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Don't hurt me.
LaKeshia.
Oh.
Do you think we're designed for monogamy?
See? Absolutely. For monogamy, I can't handle more than one at a time, and I just like to put all my energy, put all my eggs into one basket.
Okay.
So yes, I think we are designed for. Well, I think so. None of the dudes I dated, though. So we're not together.
Is that based on, like, what is that based on? Like, is it just because that's the way you were raised? Or is that because you're so in love with your husband, or do you know? Or is that just?
I think one, because I'm so in love with my husband, but two, I don't like to compete.
Okay.
I want all the attention, and I don't want to divide my attention. So I think, focusing on the one person, give that one person my everything, and. Yeah, I think that way is better. Like we talked about the sister wives and stuff. Like, I don't have to wait. I don't want to wait till Wednesday for my turn to be with my man.
Right.
So no, I prefer the concept of monogamy.
Okay. So not dating two people or seeing other people and not committing to one person. I mean, you just like the idea of committing to the one
right. Now, before you commit, I mean, yes, shop around. But once you do decide that you're going to be together, you should be together. Putting all that other stuff in there, it just messes up stuff.
Yes.
So
yes, if you commit to a relationship, then yes, it should be a monogamous relationship. Absolutely.
Definitely.
Okay.
All right. So it's my turn. What's something you tried really hard to like, but just couldn't? And don't say anal. Oh, that was my answer.
Read the question again, because I want to make sure I'm answering it appropriately. I want to make sure
What's something you tried really hard to like, but just couldn't?
I want to say girls, but it's not that I necessarily tried really hard to like it, and it's not necessarily that I didn't like it. I just prefer men.
Then I think you didn't answer the question right.
Yeah, see, and that's why I wanted to make sure.
Well, I don't know. So what, you thought you might like it? You wanted to like it more, or?
Yeah.
Oh.
I wanted to be able to like switch back and forth sometimes.
Okay.
But I don't care.
You didn't like it enough.
I didn't like it enough to make that a regular part of my life.
Okay. Well, then that makes sense.
Yeah.
Try harder. No.
You said try harder.
Try harder.
Quitter. You never follow through on anything. relationships between men and women change in the next 25 years?
Really? Okay, back right after your question. I think it's probably just going to be all muddied up. I think it's just like everybody's everything, anything goes, not any roles or yeah. I think everything's going to be fluid.
I agree. I think that the way society presents itself now is going to lend to that.
Oh, for sure.
Later on, between internet, where you don't really have the face-to-face meeting people and getting to know people, you're just going to kind of be thrown together. And also, like you said, the fluidity of it all is just going to make it so everybody dates everybody. And
yeah, big love. Everybody just love over everybody.
Great big old love.
Big old love. All right. So let's see here. What would be the absolute perfect day?
The absolute perfect day. Well, let's start with waking up.
That's always a good start.
That's a start. Waking up. A perfect day. It doesn't involve work. I know that. It definitely involves an island with clear water. It definitely involves books. I love my children, but they are not included.
That's right.
I mean, my perfect day is a day all about me. It's I'm trying to think of what I would do though, but I'm that type of person to go on vacation. I don't like doing excursions and all that stuff. I literally just want to lay around and do absolutely nothing but eat, read, and swim.
Wow.
That's all I want to do. I am the easiest but the worst person to go on vacation with if you're a partier or if you're somebody who so my perfect day literally involves a beach chair that reclines so I can sleep, a lot of food, clear water, and books. I don't need a phone. I don't need a tablet. First of all, I know you do this, but I can't even understand the concept of reading a book on a tablet. I need to smell the page and everything. It's the first thing I do when I buy a new book. I fan the pages under my nose. Love it. But yeah, my perfect day, 100,000% involves clear water, beach chair, food, books, music, but I don't want anything ringing or dinging. Well, I'll take the ding. I will take the ding. You can go ahead and throw that in there. But I don't necessarily need anybody else with me. I love the solitude. So that would be a perfect day.
Okay.
Sorry, kids. I love you though so much. I'll see you when I get back. Perfect day.
Right. Love it. Love it.
If social media didn't exist,
really?
How would your life be different? It's so funny. This is not intentional that these questions are falling in line the way they are. Yeah, it's not intentional.
Oh, read it again.
If social media did not exist, how would your life be different?
It'd probably be better because I wouldn't be comparing myself with everybody else's fake life. Yeah, I think it was better when the world was smaller, when I wasn't so overstimulated by everything going on.
Yeah.
I could be more productive because like now I just get lost and oh gosh, they've got it set up to suck you in.
That's exactly what it is. It's all algorithms that's designed to keep your eyes on that phone or that tablet. That's all it is. That's all it is.
So I think life would be much calmer, probably even happier without social media.
I would agree. Not only for adults, but more so for kids.
Yeah, I'm starting to limit the kids more because they need to learn how to interact with people for real and learn what real life is about. Because social media, it's all like reality TV.
It is.
It's all fake. People show you what they want you to see. So I think it really messes up people's heads to see people living their best Instagram life.
Right.
And that's not what it is.
I think it was an episode of Law and Order SVU where the girl, she was a influencer. Yeah, she influenced other people. But she was an influencer, and they showed her, kind of recording herself, going to this beautiful home that she just bought, and this, that, and the third. And I mean, clearly it's SVU, so we know something bad happened to her. But it turns out none of that shit was hers. You were so busy flexing online that none of that stuff was even yours, and all it did was draw negative attention to you. So yeah, but my 11-year-old, her friend was at the house the other day, and she was like, "Why doesn't she have a phone?" I said, "Because she's 11.
She doesn't
need a phone,
right?
Yeah, that's why. Yeah. Why do you have a phone?
Yeah, you don't need it.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. So mine is, what did you want to be when you were 10 years old?
A gymnast. I wanted to be a professional gymnast. No hesitation. That's literally what I wanted to do. I wanted to go to the Olympics. I wanted to Nadia Comaneci. I wanted to completely have an entire life surrounded with gymnastics and training and coaches and the excitement of it all. I wanted to go to college and be on the gymnastics, like everything gymnastics. Wow. That's what my life was. That's all I wanted to do at 10.
With the Olympics coming up this summer, our next guest just may be America's best shot at gymnastics gold. Take a look.
Yeah. I didn't want to be a nurse or doctor, or although everyone in my life thought I was going to be a lawyer because I argued everything.
Right.
But if I could be a lawyer who did gymnastics, ching, ching, I'd be all for it. But yeah, that's all I wanted to do.
I wanted an easy bake oven. Got a Holly Hobby oven.
It's the Holly Hobby oven.
So, yeah. Maybe I didn't realize I wanted to bake then.
You did. See there? And little tragic brownies and cakes
with
shit
the light bulb.
Light bulb not included.
But that's a different story though. I was traumatized my childhood. I wanted an easy bake oven, but I got a Holly Hobby oven. You ever heard of a Holly Hobby oven?
I did not.
Exactly.
I take it that's the point.
Exactly. So.
I did not even know Holly Hobby made ovens.
Holly Hobby oven comes complete with everything you see. Assembly required from Coleco.
Probably just that one.
Oh, did the light bulb not make your cakes?
No, I don't know what that rag do. I don't know.
Oh,
yeah, I'm still scarred today
because
I did not get my easy bake oven.
Oh, I'm sorry. My daughter had an easy bake oven. I think we may have done maybe 1 or 2 things with it. Like it was tasted horrible. It was barely even cooked. Like it was just. So if it's any consolation, you didn't really miss anything.
It would have made me a master baker had I had the name brand. Well,
and you turned out to be great without it. So
we'll see what my therapist says.
If you have children, which you do.
Okay.
Well, the reason I chose this one because we've talked about this, and I'd like to see what your response is now that we've had an in-depth conversation about this. If you have children, how good a job do you think you are doing raising them? Now, we've had this discussion. You've had time to process some things. So I need to know what your response is now about that question.
Well, actually, I'm going to go where you would like me to go and say that I do feel I did a better job than I originally thought.
Yes.
But also because my therapist, we did talk about it because that's a real thing with me is my parenting skills, or I shouldn't say lack thereof.
No,
my issues with my parenting. And my therapist challenged me to talk to my child about, how would it feel if I started doing things like, say I love you and hugs and all that. My child. She's like, I know you love me. Like,
you ain't got to be touching all up on you and tell me you love me.
So that made me, feel really good that even though I felt I had a lot of shortcomings, to open up and to talk to her and know that she recognizes I had shortcomings as a parent, but she still knows that I love her, which is important. So it's not because people can say I love you all day long,
right, and
show you something totally different. So it made me feel good that I didn't screw up everything, and that she knows that I do love her. She feels the love, which is much more important than saying.
There we go.
Aww.
Progress.
I know, right?
Look at this. I'm loving this. Oh, yay.
Still ain't getting no copay. Alrighty. So What would you miss most if we were no longer in this relationship? But do I need to go back and say that these questions are more from a couple standpoint?
No, because this is a relationship.
Yes.
What would I miss most? I think right off top, we laugh so much together.
Yes.
Like we laugh so much together, and that's one of my favoriteest things is that we laugh so much together. But I would also miss we have like a super dope bond, and I would like, oh my gosh, just thinking about it kind of hurts my heart a little bit. If you weren't in my life for some reason, like if we fell out or something like that, I couldn't even imagine that. But yeah, the laughter is definitely the most. I've never been able to laugh about more serious things with anyone. Like literally, we can take something that should not be chuckled at, and we will find a way to laugh at it. Oh, yeah. So I love that.
Oh, because I always say I'm going to laugh or cry, and I figured I'm all cried out.
I'm all cried out
over you.
I knew
cried out too.
I knew it was coming.
Whoa. All right.
But so back to the laughter. I must say that I'm using you. I just have to say.
Oh, well, it feels good being used.
Because you can burn calories with laughter. Yeah. I'm totally using you.
I'll take it. I will take it. Yes. Where and when do you get your best ideas?
I would say I probably get my best ideas as I lay down to go to sleep. So I've started keeping a pen and paper beside the bed because sometimes things will run through my head and it'll just keep running, and it will not stop. Running. It won't stop until I write it down. So I have to get it out.
That's good. I don't know that would help me because you know me, I try to shut everything down at a certain time and I try to stop my mind from going. Where, if you had to answer that question for me, where and when do I get my best ideas?
See, on the toilet?
Yes, ma'am. that's my me time. Even though my kids will literally kick the door in to have a conversation with me, I'm like, I'm shitting. Do you want to be a part of this? Like,
that's my social media time.
Yeah, that's when you scroll
in there. I'm being there for a minute. I might as well.
Anybody who knows me well knows I keep a book and a pair of reading glasses in my bathroom because it really truly is. That's my downtime. That's where there's no TV in there. I'm not on the phone. I'm reading, or I'm just kind of sitting. Then I got to get up because I got that ring around and my legs are all numb.
Yeah, I know, right? You said,
girl.
All righty, so
talk to me, baby. Converse with me now.
So, what's on your mind? Does life crack you up like it cracks us up? We want to hear about it.
Are you picking up what we're putting down? Are you enjoying the content? Is there feedback you'd like to provide or topics you'd like to discuss? How about you give us a call and share your thoughts? 757-504-4649. That's 757-504-4649. We would love to hear from you.
If a movie was made about your life, what celebrity would play you?
Are we talking in terms of looks or personality?
Your choice.
Because I think, okay. So I would love for a Sanaa Lathan. A lot of good I'm doing if I can't even get the right person to play me. But I think Sanaa Lathan would be the best choice physically. Who would I want to play me? I'm going to stick with Sanaa Lathan. I think she could probably cover all of it. I've seen her be funny. I've seen her be serious. I've seen her in cry scenes. You know, she's athletic. I think a Sanaa Lathan would be a good choice for me.
Yeah, I think so too. You got a little attitude when necessary. Yeah, she can pull it off.
She could.
I'll give her a call.
Yeah, appreciate it. Okay. Appreciate it. LaKeshia, what are you bored of? Oh, I got an answer for this one. What are you bored of?
I don't know if I got the right answer. See, now we take us to a different place. I don't know, bored.
Anywhere you want to take it,
Well,
whatever
because
we're
bored
talking about.
is situational, I guess. Because like when I told people I was going to stop working a regular job, it's like, oh, aren't you going to get bored? I was like, absolutely not. I love crafting. I love baking. So I guess boredom in the traditional sense, I don't, I've always got something I can be doing. But I think, maybe I'll leave it at that. Yeah, boredom in itself, the definition of boredom is like, I guess nothing to do. So yeah, I'm never bored.
Okay.
I might need to slow down a bit.
Yeah.
But for having lack of things to do, never.
Okay. I took it someplace else. You know what I'm bored of? Wokeism. I am I don't know if bored is even the right word, but I'm so over this shit. So over this shit. You know what I'm tired of? All right, I'm about to go. Hold on. Let me get over here on my soapbox. I am so tired of people complaining about everything. I'm done. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Don't listen to it. Don't talk about it. Just shut the fuck up, though.
But Mr. Potato Head.
Yeah, Mr. Potato Head.
But the M&Ms.
The M&Ms, all of that. Please. There are so many other things that you can direct your attention to. That matter.
Yeah, I didn't
enough
think about
with
that.
the just needing to put your name out there or finding a keyboard that you can stroke without your face showing because you get that courage from the keyboard. Please stop.
Okay.
You are making this world a harder place to live in by complaining about every little thing. Oh my gosh. Like, please stop.
Yeah, because you see some things like, why would you even comment on that?
Right. Like, why are there congressional hearings about some of this stuff? Like, where do you find the time in a day to I told you I could go on this all day. It frustrates me to no end. And I know that it's this, I don't even know the difference between millennials and Gen X.
I don't know.
What are we?
Old, I don't know.
Old, the old people. But yeah, like, please stop. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you went somewhere totally different.
I did because I can't stand it.
Because I get bored of and tired of. I was thinking of different. I was thinking of it different. But yeah, I'm the same way with you with that. People just uptight about every little thing. There's really important stuff out there. I guarantee you, there's important stuff out there. Like, I'm trying to work with the kids so that they can learn how to have better, happier lives. I don't really care if the M&M is gay. Is it? I don't know. I don't know either.
No, she was dressing too sexy. The M&M.
Sexy M&M.
The sexy
M&M. I tell you what, I was eating them so fast I couldn't tell. That's your problem.
She tasted the same to me as the other ones.
Right? Did. I don't know.
Yeah.
So okay. Alrighty. So for you, Miss Natalie, what are you too hard on yourself for?
Oh gosh. I'm definitely too hard on myself when it comes to certain things I can't give my kids. I think I might be part of the problem with these kids feeling so damn entitled. But no, I think, we've talked about this before, so I won't harp on it because I don't want people to think like, oh my gosh, here she goes again with that bullshit. But I am kind of hard on myself, the fact that I haven't given them the traditional family, how that looks, a dad in the house. I do regret that. I think I'm kind of too hard on myself because I feel like I'm doing a good job as a parent.
Great job.
Yeah, but I feel like they could have gotten a little more out of life.
Sounds like somebody needs to take the advice they've been giving someone else. Wink, wink. I'm just saying, ma'am.
I'm not doing anything to change it, so I guess I'm kind of sort of taking my own advice. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not doing anything to change it, but. Yeah, I would like for that to have been different for them. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand completely.
I know the answer to this one. If you could sit down with your 15-year-old self, what would you tell her?
Keep your knees together.
That's what I thought you'd say.
Oh my gosh. So I'm going to be going to summer camp this summer with the kids.
I wish that I could be a bird in the tree, a fly on the wall.
Yeah.
A camper.
Nope. You don't want to be a camper.
Nope,
you don't want to be a camper. But the story goes like, so I was talking to somebody today about the fact that I'm going to camp. I can't believe it. And so my child was like, yeah, tell her what happened the last time you went to camp. And I was like, really? And she was like, yeah, she got sent home from camp. And so the lady was like, how did she know? First of all, she's like, is that your sister? Like, how does she know you got sent home from camp? And I was like, she's the reason I got sent home from camp. They found out I was pregnant at 16. Hold on, how old was I when I don't even know now. 16. I think I was 16. Yeah. So yeah, I went to summer camp thinking I was in camp, and somebody had ratted me out.
Really? I did not know this.
Yeah. How old was I? 15. I lost my virginity at 15, pregnant by 16, mother by 17. So yeah.
Wow.
So at 15, keep your knees together.
Yes. If the penny drops to the floor, your knees are too far apart.
Woo! Never heard that.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Keep your penny between your knees. If it hits the floor,
So,
you're too far
my
apart.
daughter told the kids, keep your knees together and your head to God.
That's right.
Your head to God.
That's right. That's right.
So right now we're going to take a break. And you can like, share, follow, and subscribe.
But how did they find out you were pregnant?
I don't know. As a matter of fact, when we
how did it all happen? They called
don't-
you in a camp office?
Well,
what?
yeah, well, the it was a church camp.
You should have led with that.
I know. Oh, well,
You should have led with that.
Church camp.
Okay.
So he came over and wanted to talk to me, and we were out, walking. And he's like, I heard, is it true that you're pregnant, or however he said, I don't know. And I'm thinking, yeah, who ratted me out? I don't even know who I told. I have no idea. But he proceeds to ask me, do you know who the father is?
Oh, you maricon.
And I'm thinking, it's either that dude, I'm thinking, or God. Those are my only two options.
Right.
I was like, but really?
Yeah.
This is what you're going to ask me?
Oh, that's terrible.
I know. Trauma. I'm going to talk to my therapist. Let me go call my
That's terrible.
But yeah, so.
You should have said, I do. It's actually one of the counselors here.
Oh, it's your son.
Congrats, Grandpa. Oh.
Okay. You didn't know you're going to get all of that.
Yeah, no, I always get a good one from you. Always, always, always.
So if you wrote romance novels or erotic fiction, what would your pen name be?
Ooh. Naturally 69.
Oh,
That came a little too quick.
I know. You've been planning something.
No, what would my pen name be? It has to be something. Although I do like naturally 69. My pen name. I would write it and sign it. SUCK. Wait, I'm trying to spell successfully.
With the sucks.
With the sucks. SUCK.
Wow. Well, it is erotic fiction, so
erotic fiction, right?
Yeah.
Successfully yours.
Wow. So if I see that on shelves, I'll know.
Yeah,
I'll know.
Successfully yours. Is there anything else?
Different.
I think it would be something like that. It would have to be like,
yeah, something with a twist.
Yeah.
Successfully,
naturally 69. I'm sure people are listening, going, "Oh, this."
Well, you know what? With them, call in and give
tell
us yours.
what your pen name would be.
That's right. Yeah, let us know. Talk to us. We talk back.
Yeah, we do. Probably a little too much. You'll probably be like, "Oh my gosh, here she goes again." But yeah, it would have to be something like that. Something
successfully.
SUCK successful. It's weird because I'm trying to spell successfully with not SUCC. Is it SU?
You know what?
SUCCESS.
Well, now when next time you actually have to write successfully, you gotta SUCK.
SUCKESSFULLY successfully.
Good thing this is not a spelling bee.
Oh,
We would not.
Okay.
So you're next.
I know that.
You're next. Remember we talked about that?
YOURE next. What have you lost since childhood that you would like to regain? Again, these are so random. It's just crazy that they're coming up the way they are.
Going back to my virginity. This is what this is all we're talking about today is my virginity.
Right.
What have I lost since childhood besides that? I think I've lost my sense of adventure.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Because as a kid, you really don't, there's nothing to stop you from doing all this craziness.
Now I overthink everything. Mm-hmm. Like, if I stepped off the curb wrong, will I throw my hip out? It's like everything I have to analyze and overanalyze. So, yeah, I think if we go back to that, if we can retain some of that childhood energy, like even recess.
Yeah.
Something I'd like back, nap time.
Girl, there is nothing like dozing off in the middle of the day. Nothing like it.
Yeah, so that our childhood, the essence of being a child.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. I definitely like that.
Yeah. Speaking of, name an activity you used to do when you were younger that you don't do anymore, but you really like, but you likely enjoy if you started it again.
Kickball. Let me tell you, yes, kickball.
Wow.
And didn't even know that question was coming. I tried a couple of years ago. We have this big field by my house. Just nothing but grass. Nothing but grass. So I had my nieces and nephew were visiting from New York. And I said I was going to try to get all my nieces and nephews, those that are speaking to me, in for the summer, just a weekend or something, because they're all grown now. But I tried to get them to go to the field and play kickball. First, they were like, "What's kickball?" Oh, and I said, "Okay, I'm gonna pretend you play this game, but your school calls it something else, right? Because everybody knows what kickball is. You put the bases down, you find everything that could be a base, and you put bases down, and someone pitches the ball to you and rolls it to you, and you kick it." And when I tell you that we went out there and they were bored after the first, I was like, yo, I kid you not.
Oh my.
Kickball is the ish. Aww. And I could not get them to play kickball with me.
Well, you had to link up with my husband's family. They still do that.
Yes.
We went out of town once and the family reunion, I think it was, and they want to play kickball. So one of the first things that happened, somebody kicked the ball and kicked one of them kids right there. The ball hit the kid right in the
Listen, it's bound to happen. It's bound to happen.
Yes. But worse than that, so my husband gets up his turn at base. He gonna get out there and I know he got his eye on him, kicking it all the way out there. He runs up, kicks at the ball.
Oh no.
He misses the ball.
Oh no.
Pulls his groin.
Oh no, I just knew you were going to tell me his feet in the air.
Nope. So game over. I got to go and get the car.
Oh my
Bring it right up to him so he can get in.
So he can get in.
So we get to the hotel we're staying. He's going to kill me.
Oh my gosh.
So somehow we get him up into the room. And, I don't know if anybody's ever pulled a groin. I had not, but it's, yeah, you can't really walk. It's it's ultimate pain. So somehow we get him up to the room. And he's on the bed, and it's we're hungry because and towards the end of the day, and I was like, okay, let me run down to the hotel and grab something to eat. So I try to get him comfortable before I go. I'm trying to pull him up on the bed. I'm standing on the bed trying to pull. I'm like, look, either you got to lose some weight or I got to get some strength. Trying to pull him up on the bed. So I get him situated. I go downstairs. Why I come back up and I forgot where it was. Was he in the bathroom or something? He's like, I had to go to the bathroom. He said, I had to roll off the bed and crawl to the bathroom. Oh my gosh.
Oh, poor Puddin'.
But they still play kickball. They play kickball and what do they play? Big baseball. Oh, dodgeball is another good one.
Dodgeball.
Yes. The kids now play that, but they come in. They hit me with the
ball.
Oh, I was like,
that's the purpose of
be
dodgeball.
Faster. No, right? Be faster.
Pay attention.
And they were aiming at me. Yeah.
Yes, they were. Yeah. That's exactly how it works.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Yeah, that was definitely kickball, dodgeball, all of the above. I have to remember though, as a woman of a certain age, as much as my mind would love to play those games,
right.
I don't know that my body would not do what your husband's body did. Just kind of break down and
try to,
I'm not as agile as I used to be.
One air left to right, and the rest of you still over there. Like,
right? Yeah. It is a recipe for disaster, but again,
it would be fun. If we keep doing it, if we kept doing it, we never stopped. Right? Exactly.
Very true.
Maybe we should start an adult recess. We should start something.
Stop playing.
And start playing. Exactly. Adults have to come out, and you have to play.
All right, yous all hear what we're saying right now, because I would love nothing more than to have some kickball leagues.
Yeah,
and we'll just get out there. We'll start off slow. We'll have the geriatric,
the geriatric league, but we also have the early 20s, the 30s, and stuff like that. Because you have to keep You have to keep doing those things, because was it crisscross applesauce is what it's called now. Can do it if my life depended on it. Just the things just don't. So don't stop doing those things. Take off that suit and tie and those stilettos and get to running through the fields.
Not stilettos. You sounded old.
Stilettos. Put them stilettos on.
But yes,
whatever that is.
We should think about that.
You have to keep having fun.
I wonder who would be interested. Let us know if you're local, if you'd be interested in something like that.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
It would be.
If nothing else, then just to see each other act a fool out there.
Yes. Oh, definitely.
Please comment on that and let us know how many people would be interested. And let's see if we can't put something together, even if it's just a few games.
I got a little cheerleading outfit I can squeeze into.
Or you could just throw on a t-shirt and some shorts, and you can just play.
And I got my cricket machine. I can make some pom poms.
Yeah, see, there you go. Let's do that.
We're gonna get this going. Yes, you have our contact information.
Yes,
seriously,
put it out.
We want to do that.
That would definitely. Be so much fun.
My gosh, yes, I can't wait.
All right, my question to you: if you could have tea with one fictional character, who would it be?
Tea, I guess it would have to be Alice in Wonderland. She's drinking tea, right?
It does not have to be someone who drinks tea, man. Okay. But if you could have a beer or just really, would you sit down with Thor and have conversation or tea or whatever?
Well, I know recently I talked about being monogamous, but since he doesn't since he's fictional, it doesn't really count, right?
Right.
So we might do a little more than just tea. Okay. No, I'm kidding, honey. I'm kidding.
Can I watch? I just want to see how that would work out.
No, you watch The Door. That's what I need you to do, because my man finds out Thor ain't gonna stand a chance.
Right,
he can call hammer all he wants to. It's not gonna work out well for him.
Ooh. Oh, that's too funny. Okay. Thor. Anybody else? Just out of curiosity.
A fictional character. I don't have much of imagination. It's I don't. Fictional. Help me.
I think I would have tea with Alex Cross. He's a character.
I've been listening to some of those books.
Oh, let me tell you, the Alex Cross series is everything. And I'm going to the left real quick because we're talking about Alex Cross. Number one, all of these books, the Alex Cross books, should be a series. It should be just like a Mission Impossible or Born Identity, whatever. Yeah. It should be those. And the only two people who could play those roles, Alex Cross should be played by Idris Elba. Easily. And his best friend John Sampson should be played by he was Umbatu from Black Panther.
Yeah.
What is his name?
I don't know.
Look it up. While I'm talking, please look that up, because it's imperative that if they were to ever do that movie, because they tried it, and in the very beginning, what is his name? Find it, because I need his name.
I have my phone. I don't even know how to spell him.
Here, do mine. Black Panther cast. So they did do. I'm sorry. You're gonna be okay with that iPhone?
Yeah.
So they did do Kiss the Girls which was Alex Cross, but they used Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
But that was way, way, way back in the day. It was Kiss the Girls and something else they did, and they used Morgan Freeman. I wasn't mad at that at the time, but even then, Morgan Freeman was too old to be Alex Cross, and that was back when he was younger. So Winston Duke, yes. So Idris Elba as Alex Cross, Winston Duke as John Sampson, Whoopi Goldberg as Nana. I would have to go because I don't know the little girl's name, but she's been in quite a few things. She just did Missing with Nia Long, but she would play the daughter Janie, and the little boy. I would have to think on that. I would have to think who that could be, but there are a plethora of young black men who could, young kids, because right now he's only like, I think he's like 11 or 12. But yeah, so I digress. So Morgan Freeman played Alex Cross in those two movies. But like I said, Morgan Freeman, bless his heart, has just always been an old dude. He's always been old. Yeah. So he was too old for that part. But then, and I don't know whose goddamn idea this was, but they took Tyler Perry and made him Alex Cross. Now listen. He's had a few roles where he did very well as that character, but Alex Cross, he is not.
Okay. All right.
So I just need to say that. But Idris Elba, Winston Duke, easy breezy.
All right.
So I would love to sit down and have tea with Alex Cross. His mind, the way his mind works, and the whole criminal, I love it.
Okay.
Alex Cross.
Oh,
I don't know how to do it.
Then you're all excited.
That's my dude. That's my dude.
Okay. So is it my turn?
Yes. Sorry.
All right. If money was no object, where would you live?
That's going to be a very hard question for me to answer because I'm not well traveled. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know geography like that. Like to say, oh, I would love to go. Right now, I'm just trying to get to Turks and Caicos for a vacation.
What is just a description of a type of place?
Where would I live? I'm always gonna go to a tropical place. Mm-hmm. I'm always gonna go where the water's clear. I'm always gonna go there. But if money were no object, you know where else I would love to live? Like up in the mountains. Like I always said my ideal home, my ideal house is somewhere people will have to call before driving.
Right, nobody's going to just pop up on you. Oh,
exactly, because nobody's going to want to drive that far out and me not be home.
If money is no object, you can have a few places. Like,
that's true.
Because like somebody was, I saw them on Facebook. A friend of mine lives in Colorado, and I always like, oh, I would never live in Colorado because it's cold.
I wouldn't.
But when I saw the background, I was like, oh,
Montana. Do you watch Yellowstone?
No.
Okay.
Why do you always ask me if I watch something?
I know, I can't help it. But when I see the freaking backdrop,
I've driven through Montana. Nothing there but cows and bugs committing suicide on my windshield. That's all I remember from Montana.
Yeah, I would also love to have tea with Beth Sutton from from there, and I would love to have tea with Annalise from How to Get Away with Murder.
Oh, I did watch that. I did see some. I mean, granted, the season. I mean, they probably showed they don't make it anymore, but I did see some. But so you like minds. You're attracted to those brilliant minds, definitely. But yeah, I was in the thing like Colorado, but I'd be there not when it's not cold.
Right. Then you go to your other place.
And then the money too, like Hawaii is expensive. So maybe but it's not crazy expensive. But Kauai. I went to the island of Kauai when I was stationed in Hawaii, and it was so peaceful. And I don't even do beaches like that, but it was so beautiful. I always said if I had some super tragedy in my life, I would go there. Yeah. Because it was so serene. Peaceful. I was like, wow. So if money were no object, I'd probably just pop around to the different places at the different times. Like I'm not gonna be cold in the winter or too hot in the summer.
Yeah, I would definitely have a place in New York City, even though I'm not about that city life. But I would love to have a place to travel to in the summer, like just to go to shows in the parks and I would love that. But yeah, I would love a Montana. Colorado sounds beautiful. I would love to have my own little island where I would have to go to the mainland to get supplies, like shit like that. Yeah. Keish, what makes you angrier than it should?
Children? Can't say children.
Yes, they shouldn't anger you so quickly. All children, your children, young children.
Children in my proximity. No, but no, I was thinking about that just the other day. And I said, because everybody knows, even people who know me for real and people who know me now from this, I have my issues with children. I love the fact that I believe that children should be taken care of, nurtured, have the best life, all of that. I just feel I'm not the best person to be the one in constant contact with them. But I realized the other day, I was like, there's nothing wrong with people not wanting children. Like,
not at all.
Right. Like people, don't have children because that, that's
children are a lot of responsibility.
Yeah.
And you're in charge of them emotionally, financially. Like, children are a lot of work. So if you're thinking about it and like, oh, I have to have kids though because I'm a female or my husband,
that thing. Yeah,
man, like, please get rid of that notion.
Not at all. But
don't do it.
Yeah, don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Seriously, don't do it.
Right, but I care a lot for children. Like I said, I'm going to camp. Like, I don't know how I keep finding myself in these situations. Now, granted, don't be nervous out there. I'm not going to be solely responsible for these children. No, I'm out there teaching crafts. I'm responsible for teaching crafts. I just have to be in their proximity for 5 days, 5 whole days. But it's because I believe the children are our future. I have to teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty
they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride. Make it easier.
Yeah, and so I remember the rest.
Let their laughter, let the children's laughter. Yeah, okay, we can go all day.
Exactly. But so I do feel a sense of obligation to the lives that are here, the young lives that are here. So
you do a good job. I know, like I said, I say this all the time. I know that you doubt yourself, but you really shouldn't, because you're doing a great job.
Yeah, I always say, God's got a sense of humor.
He does.
Because every time I say I don't want to deal with kids, he puts more kids in my way. More kids. I am teaching. Did I tell you I'm teaching at the next? We do a homeschool co-op. I'm teaching a class. I know. It is so hilarious. What did it say? What did you? I think you said it for. If you want God to laugh, tell him your plans. Tell him your plans. I was like, Lord, no more children. He's like, do you know it?
Right. And here's another one. God's the DJ Khaled of kids, and another one. Okay. All right. So I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
All right. So, this is gonna be my last one. Let's see here. It's always talking about unlimited time and money. We'll talk about that after I ask a question. Okay, what would be your ideal room in a house where you would feel the most comfortable if you had unlimited money and time? Like, what would be your favorite place in the house if it could just be your everything in this one room? That's a question for me.
I mean, it probably that probably would be better for you, because I automatically know you're going to create this beautiful craft room. Mm-hmm. For me, though, I don't have I just told you my bathroom's my sanctuary, so I guess I would build a beautiful bathroom.
Oh yeah,
like I would love a nice big clawfoot tub. Where my knees and my boobs stay under the water at the same time.
Like, who designed tubs?
I'm so stupid. Yes. Don't worry about how much water I use. I'll worry about that shit. Just give me a tub that my whole body can fit.
Well, I would like a tub for 2.
Okay.
Yeah. Because you never know, you might have someone over.
But you could do, in a nice big clawfoot tub can do that.
Yeah.
I don't, I would love that. I would love a separate shower. I want my shower to have the shower head that comes down. Now, when I say comes down, I need for these hotels to stop building showers for white women. Black women don't wash their hair every day. So having that shower head that comes directly from the ceiling is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. But I would love a shower head that comes from the front and 2 from the side.
Ooh.
I would love, a nice seating area in my shower because I'm that one who, I do my feet in the shower, so I would love that. I would love a super big linen closet in my bathroom, but I would also love just like a little sitting area. I know this sounds ridiculous, but my bathroom is my sanctuary. So I wouldn't be mad at like a little sitting area in front of like a window. So before I get in the tub, I'm sitting and reading, or after I get out of the tub, I just want to get out of the water, but I still want to be in, something like that. That would be, I would probably create like just a super dope utopia in my bathroom.
There's nothing wrong with that. And that's your space.
Yeah.
But I was thinking, as like, all of these, the other one I asked for like unlimited money or, money with an object. But we also need to think that some things we can do, even if money is an object. Like, you might not get the fabulous bathroom, but maybe, you could put a little seating area in there, or put some music, make it like a little spa, or just different things that we can do, so we don't think we have to wait until we have unlimited resources to do things that make us happy.
Yeah.
So that's just one thing I thought of when I got that other question.
Okay, last question. What are the 2 biggest lessons you've learned from previous relationships?
Wow, 2 biggest lessons. Lesson 1, if the items in his dorm rooms or his barracks start to disappear, he's probably moving in with some other chick. And if you spy in somebody else's business and find out there's 12 roses, but on Valentine's Day you only get 6, he's probably messing with some other chick.
Those are 2 very good lessons to have learned. I think my 2 biggest lessons would be not to trust everybody, not to put so much faith in other people, and trust my instincts. Those are my 2 biggest lessons that I've learned from previous relationships.
So basically, we learned the same thing,
pretty much.
Just 2 different ways. Different ways.
You learned. I mean, and that's pretty much. We literally just said the exact same thing, just in 2 different ways. So yes, that would be it for me. This was fun. We should do this like every now and again, just rapid fire questions. So if you guys think of anything, questions that you would like answers to from either LaKeshia or myself or both, shoot them in the comments or call it in, or however you want to get it to us.
Yeah.
But that would be fun. We like answering questions.
Yes, I'm looking forward to hearing from you.
Peace out. What's up, party people? This is the point in time where we need you to like, share, follow, and subscribe.